I missed the Lorax story as I was growing up and only found out about it as an adult. The Lorax comes out of a stump after humans had cut truffula trees down and gives human beings a talking to about, don't cut everything. It's not responsible and it's not practical to cut everything. The first time I heard rights of nature being talked about, a presenter at a public gathering in our community asked how many of us thought that nature should have rights. She was explaining to us that this is one way that human beings have to push back against harmful practice.
The air, the shade, the moisture, the vibe.
Where we first lived, there were tree stumps that were wider than this table.
You know, going up the gorge and going past like the fishing holes that I've been going to since my young adult life. And then just seeing how much it changed so quickly. I think that was kind of like my first alarm.
I guess I feel like I don't think I could live with myself if I didn't take this on and say, hello, let's wake up, it's time.
Our ability to live on this planet ultimately rests on the health of our planet, and in a certain way we've become the tumor. So how do we find what we can do to work together?
How we come together as a whole and create a political force that can then make our own changes.
The state government and the federal government have laws that say you can't challenge our laws, and it's called preemption. And community rights challenges that. We say we will make those choices for ourselves.
The way the system's set up is to protect the corporations, right? And so when you start looking at the whole system working against the community, you realize that the only way to actually liberate the community is for the community work as a community.
And rocking the whole legal system.
It's scary.
Yeah.
A lot of what CELDF works with your community to do is think about what is going on in your community and really feel the pulse of the community. And when we started thinking about what was affecting us the most, as far as a county-wide, we decided that a county-wide ordinance against aerial pesticide spraying would be the best way to bring the county together, and also the best way to really impact the health of our wildlife, our children, and our forests.
Somehow miraculously we passed anyway. And of course, the rest is history. The very next day, right, we were sued. Well, not we were sued, the county was sued, correct?
It's not over. And I think that's the other aspect of what this community group feels like.
We might have gotten a little bit, of a chink in the armor, but we really have to start going at the system in a way that not only gets people fired up, but also brings them around to the idea that they have these rights of community self-government.
We've been through the process. We've learned very much.
We have?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, we have.
Okay. We learned it was pretty rough, but we can do it. I mean, it's empowering. Right. It's scary to go against a system that's been telling you all your life that you can't, that you have no business trying to make law, or that you have no right, and to actually do it, to believe that you have the ability.
If we don't make a change right now, right away, how are we going to look back at our kids and tell them, oh, well, we gave it a shot, and it's like, we got one ordinance passed, but, second one, that was too much, I mean, we got to keep going.
We have to stop this. We have to protect what's left. What do we say to our grandchildren?
When they see us stand up, I believe that they see it can be done, and it enabled them to continue the fight.
And I look out over this valley and it touches my heart. It's like seeing the mother planet with her hands wide open, full of abundance. And that we belong here. We have a place in this system of nature. And I love being in places where I hear bird song instead of human sounds. It calms and feeds me, you know?